Welcome in, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is almost the end of the week. It is almost time for the weekend. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty excited for the weekend. Very, very excited. But tonight, we have some fun in store. I will tell you all about what's happening there in a moment. But if you are catching the live stream, thank you as always for being here. And if you're catching the VOD later, you should come and join us live because we have so much fun here. So, come hang out. Hello, Levi. You are first. Welcome in tonight, Levi. Shabila second. Eggroll third. Hello, hello. Digital Ginger, welcome in. Thank you for being here. How was everyone's day? What's everyone been up to? Currently at work. Okay, we don't like that, Eggroll. We don't like that. Can you be done with that soon? Like, is that over soon? Shabila, 65 streams. How has that gone so quickly? 65. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You're almost finished? Okay, cool. Nero, welcome back. How you doing, friend? You're on DVD right now. I love that. Hello, Winters. Welcome in. Hello, Amelia. Hello, Raven. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I tell you what, I have been racing around like a crazy person. You wouldn't believe. 111,000 droplets. Well, you better get spending them. You've got all sorts of different redeems you could use them for. Speaking of redeems, I need to update our killer redeem for tonight to just be perks. So while I'm doing that, I might actually just run a very, very quick little ad break so that anybody who is joining us doesn't get hit with pre-roll ads. So I will just be 1 second for those of you who are having to watch that. I'll be back in a moment. But for everybody else who is still here, let me just update the perk redeems for tonight. Where is it? Channel points. Power-ups, channel points. Have I ever done a... Oh, you can't hear me right now, Eggroll, so I will wait until you're back. Nero! Ah, thank you for the resub, Nero, and sorry for the ads. You got to keep it clean for the people coming in, right? We got to keep them wanting to be here and not wanting to hate their life. Actually, what I might do instead of changing that, I'm going to turn that off tonight. And instead, we're going to have to do my perks. I'm going to require them to put in there what they want. Okay, perfect. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, I feel like that works. My perks is there. Great. We will bring that back over here. And then we can continue. You're still here. Ah, thank you, Eggroll. And thank you for the subby, Nero. You have no idea how the event works. I'm over the event. I'm not playing the event anymore if I can best avoid it. At least as killer. I'm happy to play it as survivor, but I'm not playing it as killer. It's just not fun. It's not fun. And it would be fine if the survivors were, all nice, but they're not being nice. So it's just not fun. Have I ever done polls for map predictions? No, I haven't. But we definitely, Winters used to be able to predict which killer we were getting. Winters has that special skill. So we've never done a map prediction though. That would be kind of interesting. It'd be fun to actually be able to kind of gamble some of that as well too. That would be interesting. Okay, I'm just getting myself all set up and then I'm going to explain what we are doing tonight. But I hope that some of you have some ideas for some redeems that you would ideally like. Okay, let me bring this here. Refresh. Enable your habit. Have you played that new gambling game that is live? Which one is which? It's not that one. Must be you. Okay, cool. It is that one. Ah, Beatty. Thank you for the subby. 2 months. How has that like happened so quickly? Like that's gone so bloody fast. So bloody fast. Redonkulous. Redonkulous. Okay. Whoops. Excuse me while I click around and just make sure that I've got everything all set up before I reveal it for you. Thank you for the check-in, Pickle and Beardy. How is the day? What did you cuties get up to? Now, Amelia, I know you don't love Jason too, so I was thinking of you when we were watching this, or when I was setting this up rather. So I'm hoping that I can make it interesting for you. I'm hoping that you might find a new love for Jason. Hello, Savs. Welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. I appreciate you. So we'll do 40 moment and we can explain what we're doing. I know everyone is so interested, desperate to know the detail. Okay. Hello, Jackie. Welcome in. How you doing? It was raining most of the day. Which part of the country are you guys in, Bearded? Have fun with your redeem? God, what have you redeemed? No M2 hits. I mean, I'm going to reject it. I'm sorry, V8. We're doing a tier list and I'm trying to work out what the best perks are. So I'm sorry. No troll redeems tonight. It will have to be another time. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Sorry to disappoint you. I want to evaluate the perks. So that's the only stuff I'm accepting. I will accept no cursing. I will accept what else can you ban? You can ban things that I physically can't do, maybe, but not like in-game actions because we want to evaluate the strength of these perks. You're a Queenslander. Oh, Pickle. I'm from Queensland. I grew up in Brisbane. The old south side of Brisbane. Broccoli, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, you are going there and we're going to close you. I tell you what, I don't know. For those who've seen it, I did post it in the Discord, but that video that I've hosted that had the dining cart right next to the table that you need to set has just been going gangbusters on TikTok and Instagram, interestingly. But some of the freaking comments that I've had have been so funny. Oh my God, people get so angry about nothing, like absolutely nothing. You absolutely can pick a build for me, V8. You absolutely can. So let me explain what we are going to be doing this evening. Okay. That's probably the important piece. And so before I explain it, the exciting bit about what we are doing this evening together is we are all actually filming a YouTube video together. Isn't that exciting? You get to be part of a YouTube video that you will see hopefully go live tomorrow or maybe the next day. So my plan for this entire stream is that we're going to cut it, you know, the 3 to 4 hours down to maybe the best, I don't know, 45-ish minutes and then post it live. So you get to be a part of that, which is kind of pretty cool. So let me explain how that works, but I'm going to do just like a brief sort of like intro for it now because I'm lazy and I don't want to record anything later. So Jason is everywhere in Dead by Daylight at the moment. And so we are on a mission this evening to find out what are the best tier. Sorry, let's correct ourselves. We are on a mission to work out what the best perks are. So what is going to help Jason? What is going to hinder Jason? What is working in the current meta and what isn't? And we're going to be ranking them live together. So let's have a look at the tier list that I put together and how we're going to be working this, because what we're going to be doing is either using a build that chat gives me, or we're going to be running some perk roulette to pick the perks. And then at the end of that, we're going to be ranking those perks together. And we can't see me now, but that's okay. Where can I move this so then we can see me too? I need to move you behind the video. Will that work? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Oh, it's because I'm so big, guys. It's because I'm so big. I need to switch to this screen and then that will work because that's how I got it set up. Okay, so at the end of each match, we're then going to bring the perks into this tier list so that we can work out, which ones work and which ones don't. But how do we decide which are the S tier and which are the D tier? So I put together a little handy sheet for us that we'll be using. And so this is how we are going to be applying the perk report. So S tier is going to be all of the perks that really feel like they were designed for Jason. They just kind of work with his meta, with how he works generally. It might kind of help him with something that he's weak at. It might amplify something that he's really strong at. But whatever it is, it's something that is just giving us value at every point in the game. Our A tier perks are going to be, hello, Laps, how you doing? You'd rather not see me? That's rude. That's rude, Laps. Thank you for the follow, Dead Wolf. I appreciate you. And thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. So our A tier perks are going to be the ones that we think have good value. So they're generally working well with him, but it's maybe a bit more situational, but it rarely feels like it's going to waste. Like we're getting a lot of value out of it. It's just not quite S tier. B tier are going to be, there are more meh perks. We're getting some use out of them, but there are other things that we'd rather pick. Our C tier are going to be the ones that are really not that useful. So they might be awkward to use with him, or they might be so situational that it's just feeling like it's a dead slot for most of the time. And then our D tiers are going to be the ones that are actively working against him. They might be distracting him. They might be wasting our time. They might just be ones that are barely ever activating. So yeah, that is how I have designed this. If you have any questions, please let me know. But if you would like to request any builds, I have put that in the redeems below. So you can kind of, put whatever you want in there. But if not, we're going to be using the perk roulette to pick it for us, because who doesn't love a random build that, has no thought in it or makes any sense? But you still might discover some stuff from it. Oh, everyone's putting their builds in now. We love that. Thank you for the second hydrate, Dead Wolf. Hello, Perfect Physique. You've been watching Jason gameplay. People modded it. How are people modding the Jason gameplay? Nero, thank you for calling me gorgeous. What do you mean so business brained? You love my business brain, Laps. What is everyone else saying? Hello, Kel. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, well, let's get into our first build then, hey? Let's get into the first build. And I want to talk about the builds like afterwards. So we're not going to race into the next game. I really am interested in exploring what works and what doesn't work with him. Okay, we're going to close you and we are going to bring up loadout so that we can pick which one we're going to do next. Okay, so which one am I trying to Tell you what, my computer is like actively working against me, but that's fine. We'll go with it. Okay, who's got the first one? We have, was it from V8? V8's got the first one. Excellent. Shabila, thank you for those biddies too. I'm just seeing them now. Okay. How's everyone feeling about a whole evening of Jason? Perfect Physique also is saying that they modded the Friday the 13th game, lots of Jason skins. Oh, fun. There's a 200 plus sin streak on Jason. I want to give you his build. Yes, please, 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 please. Surprise, Aqua skipped over the comment. What comment? What comment? I like to turn the lights off. What? Okay, hold on. I'm so confused. What? When who? I'm so confused. Oh, now I get it. I'd rather not see you. I like to turn the lights off. Laps. Oh, that's so funny. I can't believe that you don't usually flirt so overtly. Normally it's just like you ease into it. Okay. Laps is ready to go tonight, people. Laps is ready to go. Okay, we've got our first build from V8. So let's get into that and then let's put it in and then let's talk about it. V8, do you want to tell us about why you've picked this build? Okay. You've also given me 3 perks. Is that because you think that that's all that's needed? Oh no, you give me 4. Grim Embrace, sorry. Now, when everyone is giving me a build, if you would like to give me the add-ons as well too, that would be great. Otherwise, I will play it without any add-ons. Hello, Moose. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tori didn't get any Ice 9 kills, cosmetics. I know, Nero. There were only a few, but I guess they've got to share it around, right? Like, not everyone gets to win straight away. Who started killer this week? Started with Twins and Skull Merchant. But you won't be a killer main. Why do you say that? I feel like people start out thinking that and then they, then they cross to the dark side. What do you mean? What happened? No, I didn't hear what happened. Because I was in stream before, but then I put you on mute and lurked to go do other stuff. Is stream over for you? Actually, you're here. Hold on, what? What happened? DBD kicked you out? Have you been banned? Been banned? They ban you for bad behavior? Okay, V8, have you told us so? Add-ons, badge and stone. Okay, tell us about the build. What are you trying to do here? And while you are, what's the stone? I mean the rock, sauna rock. Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to read about this. Okay, heaps of pressure. So this Jason build is from V8 XOTTV. And we first have barbecue and chili, a classic. Whenever we hook a survivor for 5 seconds, we see the auras of all survivors who are at least 40 meters away from the hooked survivor. That is a cannibal perk. Then we have an artist perk, Grim Embrace. Whenever we hook a survivor for the first time, we get 1 token. And whenever we move 16 meters away from the hooked survivor, all generators are blocked for 10 seconds. And whenever we have 4 tokens and we move 16 meters away from the hooked survivor, all generators are blocked for 40 seconds. And we see the Obsession's aura for 10 seconds. So with this one, we want to be making sure that we are not hooking the Obsession. Then we have Scourge Hook Pain Resonance, another artist skin, another artist perk. When the trial starts, 4 random hooks become Scourge hooks. We earn 4 tokens, and the first time each survivor is hooked on a Scourge hook, we spend 1 token and the generator with the most progress explodes, loses 20% progress and starts regressing, and any survivors repairing it scream. I love that perk. And the last one is Lethal Pursuer, a nemesis perk. When the trial starts, we see the auras of all survivors for 9 seconds. And whenever we see a survivor's aura for a duration, it is for 2 seconds longer. We are also taking in the Deputy's Badge, which is the badge of an officer who discovered that some things aren't worth investigating. So while we're in Omnipresent Evil, and passing within 4 meters of a generator will cause it to explode. Oh, that's really good. Losing 5% progress and begin regressing. If any survivors are repairing it, it doesn't explode, but they get a special skill check. I wasn't aware of that add-on. That's a really good add-on. And then we have Sauna Rock. So after a jump scare, we inflict all survivors within killer's instincts range with exhausted for 13 seconds. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the survivors as well. I like this build. This is an interesting build, V8. Lots of gen pressure. Let's get into it, hey? Okay. Tried to fix it, decided to reinstall DVD, and noticed Kel has the same issue. That's so interesting. I had, I wonder whether it's your internet then rather than anything else. I did have to reinstall DVD recently though as well too. Anytime you aura, you phase instantly to them. Anytime you see aura, you phase instantly to them. What do you mean? We phase to them if we see the aura? That's interesting. Tell me more. Yeah, it does feel like a very evil build. There's an MBM box, funny enough. Oh, that's frustrating, Laps. Although, speaking of internet, I was saying the other day, I found a use for my dual internet. Because you know how I have a second internet just in case my main one goes down? Well, my second internet is a 5G service, which obviously has high ping, so it's not great for gaming. So it was just sitting there not doing anything, but it goes up to like 400 megabits per second download. So what and like it's like 200 megabits per second upload or something crazy. So what I've done is I've split my internet on my computer. So OBS routes through the Wi-Fi. So I get really good upload for the signal that I'm sending out, but I've got my game going through my cabled, which is slower. It's still like 100 megabits per second, which is fine, but the upload speed on it sort of caps out at about 14 megabits per second. So I'm taking all the pressure off the upload, which is pretty cool. Hello, Mark. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are doing a Jason challenge this evening. We are trying to work out what is the best perks. Yeah, well, it's 5G Wi-Fi, and I'm like right near a 5G tower Lap. So I've got my NBN is fiber to the building because it's the building's been here a long time. So, you know, it's not like a new build that's got fiber to the premises, like into the apartment itself. So it's annoying. Hello, Beardy. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, that sucks about your stream though, Laps. That's super annoying. Nothing more frustrating than that. You watch, I'm like, let's do a Jason sort of piece and then we're going to be waiting forever. Should we play a survivor game while we wait? We can kind of jump in and jump out. I think he means that you use your ability to phase to them the second you see an aura. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So you kind of just keep pushing them off gens. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it sounds like a good build. I'm into it. Let's do it. Let's play this quick survivor game then while we wait. And obviously we'll delete all of this out of our YouTube video. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, fair enough, Flaps. Fair enough. Actually, speaking of tomorrow and tomorrow's stream for everyone who is here, I'm going to be doing an early stream tomorrow. So I'm probably going to stream, I think, from about 3 p.m. Australian time until about 5 or 6 p.m. because I have dinner plans. I'm going out for dinner with the lovely Fifi who has been coming into chat a little bit. So I may, if we sort of like finish dinner early and are home early, I may jump on when I get back. But if I know anything about having dinner with Fifi, it will involve probably too much wine and too many martinis. And then she'll probably try and drag me somewhere to dance. So we'll see. We'll see. I know, Shabila, I'm sorry, but to be fair, I did stream while you were at work. Was it the start of this week or last week? And you were there. You were there. No, 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 no. The Fifi is a purely platonic friend. Laps, purely platonic friend. She is a cutie though. Where's how do I show this without doxing myself? Like my personal Instagram account. But like zooming in so you can't see. I guess I could search Brisbane because I feel like I was there. I'll come back. I'll come back to it. This moose. I'm a little bit of a liar. I did notice. I completely killer tipsy. You're drunk, but I can't do anything on Survivor unless I'm 100% like ready for work. Moose, that's too funny. Oh, let's get on a... Jen, should we get on this one? Oh. Is that who I think it is? It is. Oh no, it's a ghoul. I thought it was a Krasu for a moment. Okay, we come up here. Wine and martinis, I know. When you and Laps eventually come to Sydney, Kel, I will take you both to this incredible cocktail bar. And, oh, you're inside us? Ooh. Broccoli, it's not even Friday night. Kel, I will take you to this cocktail bar that is just amazing. It's so, so good. There's this one guy I found in Solo Gear who plays when he's drunk and he gets so scared and hides in corners and looks like John Cena. Does he stream? Yeah, when you say inside broccoli, like, do you mean like one finger or have you like brought the strap? Is that Rize as well? No one tell Petra. Oh, shite. I thought I was out of line of sight just then. I was hoping to blind her and then plot twist in her face, but the blind didn't work, but I just went down anyway. Because why not? Why not? I mean, fair broccoli. Fair. I think that's a fair clip. I think that's a fair clip. First. Oh God, Shabila. What sort of soup? I make a great chicken soup. Actually, speaking of chicken soup, Kel, when are you making the chicken soup recipe that I just like typed out for you the other day? Kel was asking me about recipes for different things the other day, and I was like, yeah, this is what I make. Here's what I just like make up. There's no actual recipe. Where is she? Oh, she's there. Oh, she's got no light. She's got Lightborn. Bugger! You making it Saturday? Excellent. I hope you like it. It's so easy to make. That's not going to do anything, mate. That's not going to do anything. It's okay. Butter chicken soup? Is that just like butter chicken but with no rice? And a really thin sauce. Because that's what it sounds like. Powdered or non-powdered gloves? Oh, Beardy is an expert. Woo! Beardy just revealed a lot with that comment just there, gang. For those who know, right, I think I might try and avoid her for a good while. Do you want to come this way? Yeah, let's touch each other over here. Okay, you do me first. This I do have, but I can imagine you could do a nice congee style soup. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That sounds good, broccoli. I'm actually really hungry for that now. Outing himself as a freak. This is why Beardy fits in here, Shabila. Butter chicken, tomatoes. Right, since I need to learn to cook. Yeah, nice, Raven. It's a good thing to learn to cook with. I mean, because the algorithm thinks you like golf? Clearly. Clearly false. The algo thinks that you like golf. Okay. Where are we all going next? Because I am avoiding that killer. I'm gonna be running down around the outside. Oh my god, if she has barbecue, I'm so fucked right now. And the fact that she's running directly to me makes me feel like she has barbecue. Hello, Tomsy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Also, if anyone just said anything in chat before that they were trying to get my attention on and I have missed it, please feel free to repeat it. You are not annoying at all. Because it was quite busy in chat as I got into this game and was running away from this please there. So, okay, maybe I'll go get that one. Okay, they're over there. Do we think she does have barbecue? I've got no locker to get in, so, oh no, there is a locker there. Can I get there before? I can get there before, okay. Fingers crossed she doesn't have barbecue. I'm a gentleman, you choose. Broccoli. If I could choose to travel into the future or past, what would I choose? Oh, that is such a good question, Shabila. Okay, how's this for a non-answer? I would travel into the future to a point where they invented time travel so I could travel back into the past. But I guess if I could travel to the future... Well, hold on. Your premise wasn't necessarily that time travel had been invented, just that I had the ability to travel only in one direction. So I think I would still choose what I chose and travel into the future to when they have invented time travel, so then I can get around and check out some other stuff. But I think if I was generally interested in like kind of where we're headed or where we've been, I don't know. It's a really difficult one, actually. I feel like in many ways we're not headed in a great direction. So I kind of feel like it would be one of those situations where you sort of headed to the future and then got even more depressed. Has anyone seen, there was a really wonderful TV series based on some excellent books that I loved called A Discovery of Witches. And in it, they go into the past in the second book. And do you need me to touch you, Lara? Come here. And it was super, super interesting. I love TV shows and movies that are about time travel in some ways, but then there's so many cautionary tales for it as well too, right? Like the butterfly effect and things like that. Thank you for the check-in, Jackie. Okay. Can we get this together, Lara? Is that their second or are they done? Ooh. You'd love to see ancient civilizations? Why would you die in an instant? Hello, Sonda. Welcome in. Hello, Kayla. Welcome into you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. She sees me. I'm so cooked. I have not survived a single chase with her, so I'm just done. It's just over, gang. It's just over. It's over. It's over. Now move over. We did get a bit of distance on her, but when... Oh, shit! But there's no way that we are, getting out of this. Sadly, it is done. I died in an instant because I'm a woman. If I travel to ancient times, I'm cooked. Oh, okay. Hello, Quirky. Welcome in. How you doing? How you been? Hello, Post Nut. What a name. I love it. My favorite period of time, to be honest. That's the time I'd travel to Shabila, to the time of Post-Nut. You would be called a witch, Shabila. They'd be burning you at the stake so bloody fast, wouldn't they? Oh, Shabila. Hopefully we can ease that pain. Hopefully, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, Quirky, you're in time for some good Jason games. We are experimenting with seeing what are the best perks that Jason has in this game. So just as a reminder to everyone too, because I want you taking notes. I want to be talking about this afterwards. So, oops, you and you. As a reminder, here's what we're rating against. No, wrong way. This way. Here's what we're rating against next. So is it S tier, A tier, B, C, or D? So, yeah, and I will show you the build again so you can see what we're coming in with. But we're interested in how this all kind of works for Jason and his meta. So we've got Barbecue, Grim Embrace, Pain Res, and Lethal Pursuer. I believe in us. I believe in us. We can do this. We can do this. Welcome in all the extra cuties we got with us at the moment. We are busier tonight. Thank you for the follow, Trey. Welcome in. No pressure to chat if you do not wish to, Trey. We love lurkers here, and you are very welcome to just lurk. Okay. Let's see how we go. First one, this counts as a warm-up round, right? Right. Now, because I can see where they are, I'm just going to... Oh, damn it. I was hoping I'd hit one then. Oh, look at them all ducked like it's going to help them. Okay. Oh! Okay. Damn it, she went in the wrong direction. I saw that right as I threw it. Knee-high socks, agreed, Sonda. On you or on other people? Hello, cutie. Gotcha. Selfies channel, yes, Sonda. Get that in that selfies channel. Oh, I'd lost you, honey, and then you dropped the thing. So thank you for that. I would have let you go if you didn't make all that noise. Okay, I probably should get back on another gen, I think. Okay, where to next? That gen's pretty well progressed over there, so I think I should... Oh, hello. Damn it. Not going very well right now, am I? I don't think that this is necessarily... Use your add-on badge. How do I use it? Doesn't it just like do its thing? Isn't it like passive? Okay, finally. Oh my god, it's Bomatsu! Guys, we can't kill Bomatsu. I can't believe I've been chasing Bomatsu around for this long. I did not realize. I didn't even realize. Okay, let's give Bomatsu a little head noddies. Hi. I won't hurt you again. I'm sorry. Hello, cheeky monkey. While in Omni... Yes, but what do you mean while I'm in Omnipresent Evil? Can I press something? Oh, yeah. Hello, Ellen. Let's put you up on the hill. I think you should be up on the hill. Hello, Vasia. How are you? What do you mean by easy player? Do you mean that that Jason's easy, or tell me your thoughts? Okay, so while I'm in Omnipresent Evil, yeah, I'm kind of confused. Vasi, I'm not quite following whether you're saying that he's easy to play or whether I'm being easy. Oh, it's Bomatsu. We can't hurt Bomatsu. We just leave him. Bomatsu's allowed to live. We can't kill our friends. That's rude. I mean, he's definitely got some good benefits to him. Like, he's got great mobility. Oh, whoops. Yeah, he's got great mobility, which is really helpful. It's not hard to play him. Yeah. Yeah, he's fairly straightforward. But you've got to have decent-ish aim if you want to play him, because it's hard to get all of these. And also, well, that sort of lag didn't help. Hello, Riley. Welcome into the chat as well. I would like to push Bomatsu off there for the moment, at least. At least they're all together at the moment. I think that's all contextual, cheeky monkey. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Natas. Don't feel any pressure to be joining the chat, but you are very welcome to if you want to. But we love our lurkers. Okay. Thank you for the follow also, Glass. Same to you. No pressure to chat, but welcome in. Okay. Can we hit that? I don't think we can, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully it scared him. Right, I'm pretty sure we're chasing Bomatsu right now, which I don't want to be doing. Yeah, no. We will be leaving Bomatsu alone. Let's come check over on this gen, because... Oh no, it's still... Oh, that's right. You meant I can come past the gens, right? That sounds like it's so ready to pop. Oh, I love a scratched mirror Myers moment, Nada. That is one of my favorite games to play. Oh, Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. When Jason goes into omnipresent evil, what's the best thing to do as a survivor? Riley, I think the best thing to do is to stay on your generator if you can. I think what I see a lot of survivors do is they all jump off their generators and they start hiding. And so what that's doing is just helping Jason with his gen pressure. And really you want to be, he can only engage with somebody like one person at a time. So you want to be staying on your gen and making more progress. And if he happens to chase you, then so be it. If you are on death hook, of course, you know, crouch, move around, but I can't hit you, Bomatsu. You know, crouch and try and get away that way. But in general, I think the best thing that you can be doing is being on a gen. Okay, these doors are really far apart too, so I don't think we get anyone here. But actually, we may be able to get Cheryl down here. They're going to get a door, but we can get Cheryl and then maybe sit on top of her for a little bit. I don't know. I haven't played the best game here, I will say. Okay, Cheryl doesn't have a dead hard, so that's helpful. And Cheryl's also a long way away from any door. Yeah, and I think, Riley, make sure that, you know, if you're on a gen where there is a pallet or a door right nearby, then of course, you know, you don't want to be... you don't want to be sitting with your back facing it, but in general, you should be okay to stay on your gen. Hello, Peaches. Welcome in. Right, where do we think they're coming from? Because I think they'll have opened... I know that they've kind of 99'd this door. I'm sure they'll all come in for the body block. So, to be honest, if we could get Ripley and injure her and take her down, that would be the best case scenario, I feel like. Okay, there's Ripley. Oh, smart. Smart, smart, smart. Right, they've opened the door, which is a good thing. She's all I wanted. They gave me what I wanted, guys. Right, you can go away. Bomatsu, you're okay. You go. Go, Bomatsu. Bomatsu, I will give you tummy time if you try and come in. Oh! Nice work, Cheryl. Well done. Bomatsu, you can go. Off you go. I'm not killing you, Bomatsu. Off you go. You have to leave now. Okay, what do we think of that build, guys? Off you go, Bomatsu. There you go. Well done, Cheryl. Couldn't kill you, Bomb. Not much more I could do except camp in the end, Thunder. Like, what more are you gonna do? I'm not gonna put somebody on a hook at the end, right? Like, that's just not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. Yeah, sorry, Ripley. Sorry, Ripley. Okay, so even in regular mode, the same four killers being meta is awful. Yeah, I mean, it's the nature of most games though, right? Is that you're going to have like more meta killers at different points of time. Like, it's just kind of how gaming works, right? Okay, so let's talk about this gang. Let's discuss. So first up, let's take our barbecue and chili. Let me bring up our tier list for us to be evaluating as well. Okay, so what do we all think about barbecue? Yeah, camping and M gaming is totally fine. 100%. I agree, Broccoli. I have no like qualms about that at all. Like, that is what it is. Of course you're going to do that at the end. Okay, so let's get our barbecue and let's decide where are we going to put our barbecue. Where do we think barbecue belongs? I think, and as a reminder, these are our sort of pieces. I kind of feel like it's somewhere between an A and a B tier. Like it's good. It's good. And you can get to people who are on gens if they're further away, but it's not essential. It's not automatically getting gen regression or making gens explode or making gens crab. And I feel like he needs that. Like his omnipresent evil is so powerful that inexperienced survivors will instantly stop touching their gen. And so I would prefer, I think, builds that are kind of forcing them off the gens then. And barbecue is not necessarily going to do it. I don't think like many people jump in lockers when they see that somebody's got barbecue, unless depends on the killer, I guess. But so I think for that reason alone, I'm going to put it over in our B tier. I'm going to lock it in B. How do we all feel about that? Are we in agreement? Let's come to our second, which is pain res. Now, I feel like pain res is actually really good, and I should have gotten more value from the pain res, but my problem in that game is that I wasn't personally getting many hooks. So I think somebody more skilled could probably use pain res quite effectively there. So I feel like it should come up to A. Like it's definitely better than barbecue, right? Yeah, I think very strong in general. I'm not sure that it quite goes into S tier, but it definitely should be here in our A tier. And then I'm trying to remember what else we had on our build now. Let's bring it up. So then we had Lethal Pursuer. Okay. I've got thoughts. Now, I like Lethal Pursuer because you can get somewhere straight into chase. However, I don't think that Lethal Pursuer is helpful for Jason for a few reasons. Number one, Jason is able to get to people straight away. So he can move around the map really quickly. So yes, he knows where people are, but I think that, you know, you can find survivors pretty quickly. And especially if they are on a generator, you are going to find them pretty quickly as well. So, you know, yes, it's good to be able to get to them, but I think Jason's got other ways to get to them. So for that reason, I'm going to bring it down to C tier, because I think on other killers, it would be up at A tier. But for Jason, I just feel like his mobility means that Lethal Pursuer is not as helpful, if that makes sense. Oh, you agree? C tier as well too. I love it. I'm not even looking at chat as I'm doing this, so I'm glad we're agreeing. And then lastly, we had Grim Embrace. So I think this was good, and I do think that for Jason, again, because of that gen pressure, it's a good perk. It wasn't that helpful to me because I didn't play that well in the game, but I do think it would be helpful overall. So if you are in a match where you are getting them off gens, doing that quite quickly, I think it would be really helpful there. So for that reason, I think I would put it up here in the A tier. So yeah, interesting. I'm seeing A's and B's, and I think that's fair. We are going to have a look at these at the end, and we might sort of adjust them around, but I think I'm comfortable with that there for the moment. But that was a good build. Thank you. I appreciate it, B8. Shall we get on to our next one? Hey, oops, wrong thing to turn off. Turn off our tier list. Okay, let's get ourselves queued, because I feel like it took a few minutes, and we will get our next build up, which is and moddies, please tell me if I'm getting this in the wrong order, but I think it should be Shabila's. Okay, I like the look of this build already, because this is a, you know, ruin is good for, again, if people are pushed off gens. We've got Devour Hope. Okay, interesting. We've got Tinkerer. And we have Bamboozle. Okay. Any particular add-ons that you would like to suggest? Thank you for the request, Sunder. I love it. Maybe I'm not even going to have to be doing Perk Roulette because y'all are going to be giving me everything. Kel's like, I'm over this already. Where's my build? Oh, thank you for all the builds, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oops. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Turn off. Okay, there we go. Deputy badge, make sure you're going to gens in Omni. Okay, can you guys explain to me how the deputy badge works in Omnipresent Evil? Let's have a closer look at it because I wasn't clear on it there. So while in Omnipresent Evil, passing within 4 meters of a generator will cause it to explode. Okay, and that's why a few times they were exploding and regressing, whereas that when the Cheryl was on the one in Maine, she would have just got a special skill check. Okay, I think that this is pretty powerful one to have to be pushing them off, or at least getting things to go backwards. After a jump scare, inflict all survivors with exhausted. And so what was your second one? And the one add-on where when you poll people, it makes you lose your terror radius. Okay, well, I think if we come into here and we put terror, probably this one. Impaled survivors emit a 32-meter terror radius until the spike is extracted and we get undetectable. Okay. That sounds good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do you guys think I should wait and chat until we get the next game, or should we play a survivor game? Oh, it decided for me. Decided for me, gang. Okay, the good thing is we don't know anyone in this game, so that is great. You don't have to feel bad about killing anyone. Did you guys play a game where Shabila kept the pole in her the whole game? I mean, that doesn't sound like something Shabila would do at all. Oh, everyone, if you haven't seen it too, I put up a the Sable 100 video. If you could, if you've got time to go give it some love, I would appreciate it. Oh wow, it's doing really well already on bloody Instagram. I think it's because the last one did so well. It's giving me a little bit of a boost. People's comments crack me up. People are wild on social media. I just love that people will go out of their way to like have a good whinge at somebody else just having an opinion. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, it's also on TikTok and it's also on right. Better not be on my ruin. Thank you, thank you. On YouTube as well too. So depending on where you like to get your socials, you can go check it out. Yes! Pick up that pole. And we get to put her in basement. Hold on, is someone on my ruin? No. Okay, good. No, 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 baby. Nice try, though. So because she's still got my pole in her, does that mean that I'm undetectable until she gets off that hook now? Because that's pretty amazing. Oh no. Nice. Very smart, Steve. Well done. Smart again, Steve. Okay. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Civil Crisis. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. How was your stream? Did you have fun? What were you playing? Were you playing some Deebs? Cold pepperoni pizza with jalapeno sauce. Does it have like pineapple and jalapeno? Because that would be, oh, so good. So good. Thank you for the biddies, Rethon. I appreciate you. For all the raiders who have just joined us, we are doing a Jason challenge this evening where we are really just trying to work out what the best perks are for him, how to... Oh, what a shot. No, Steve. Yes, Steve. Come on, we're going to give you a little M1 love tap. Because you are tricky, tricky, tricky. Tricky, 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 this Steve is. Okay, finally. This Steve's the one to worry about, I think. I can hear the injured Lara as well. Can we get her now? We can. Sounds like someone's right here, though. Okay. Hello, Toad. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right, where did this person go? You're the one that we really want right now. If Steve goes to that gen, though, he's fair freaking game. Oh! That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Oh. That was a good shot too. Guys, my bloody throws are on point this game. They still haven't got my ruin yet either, have they? Okay, I feel like we should go and see where the other gens are at. ruin. Are they just not on gens at all at the moment? Whoops. Yeah, they're not on any gens. Like none. Kind of wild. There we go. Oh, this Lara is killable right now. Oh. Was that a sprint burst? Because she just looks like she, like, was Superman running away. Oh, Steve's killable too. There we go. Okay. And get rid of Steve. They really did need to get rid of the ruin, right? So the ruins kept too much pressure on them. I'm gonna take this hook. I don't need to slug here because I think we're good. The Steve played really well, to be honest. Like he had some very unlucky ones. I'm dead. Why are you giving Steve compliments? What do you mean, Keg? Were you the other player? Even the M1 don't work on Steve. I mean, Steve played really, really well. Yeah, the undetectable's been very, very good. I'm lagging a little. Okay, that's not good. Am I lagging for anyone else, or is it maybe Sunder's internet? I hope. I can't believe I haven't caught the Dwight yet. Excuse me. Thank God your aim was terrible there, Lara, because I was cooked otherwise. The graphics in stream randomly went bad. Oh, that sucks. Is it better now, guys? It must have been my internet. Goon Boy, what a name. What a name. And hello, Mason. Welcome in. For all those who are just joining us, we are doing a challenge to rate the best perks for our friend Mr. Jason Voorhees. I'm just going to let them reset because I'm going to win this. They still have not gotten rid of the ruin. Like, oh, I've got Devour now. I need to just start M1ing them. I forgot I had Devour Hope. I can't believe they haven't got rid of the Devour Hope. Actually, I need to come down here and make sure they don't get rid of it. Like, how have they missed? They've missed these hexes completely. So we can M1 someone straight down now, and we can just straight out kill them. I don't think it's your internet, Goon Boy. It definitely probably was mine. If it spazzed out for everyone all at the same time, then it definitely was me. Right. Are any of them going to make it out? That is the question. They are spread apart like quite wide, so oh, that's not good. And we're not going to slug for the 4K because, you know, we aren't that mean. But I tell you what, we got a lot of value out of this perk. These perks have been very good, Shabila. Well done. Right, let's see if we can get to... I think it was inside there. What the fuck? Oh, it's below. It's below. I don't often see it in this position. Poor bloody Dwight. These are also too close for him too, so he's just cooked. He is just flat out cooked. Because we're going to be able to see him wherever he goes and we can get to it. So his best hope is a key right now. I mean, that was my Devour hope, so that was lucky. But also, I now know where you are. So, oh, maybe it wasn't the Devour hope. Goodbye, Dwight. The exit gates are so close together. This is the thing, right? Sometimes exit gates are so far apart and then other games, they're just so close together. Like it, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Oh, really? It can't be cleansed at all? I didn't know that, Broccoli. That is wild if it can't be. It was a pretty good 4K. It was a pretty good 4K. Okay, let's bring this back up and let's rate Shabila's build, gang. Shabila, I think you nailed that one. Okay, so first up we have let's look at the Devour Hope first, yeah? Okay, so what is everyone's thoughts on the Devour Hope? I think we got a lot of value from that at endgame. It was definitely really an excellent perk for Jason. I don't know though that it is an S tier perk for Jason. I think it's a great perk in general, but I don't think it can come above A for me because he is so powerful with his spear, right? And so if you're using your spear, then you're not getting the sort of value from the M1 that you get Devour Hope towards the end. So yes, really helpful that we could insta-kill people. Yes, really helpful that we can M1 people down. Again, agree, Cheeky, it would be very map dependent. I mean, I think personally, I love a good Hex. Devour Hope is always great there, but you know, it can be cleansed. Jason would still do well even if it was cleansed, but I'm going to leave it in A tier for those reasons. Civil Crisis, I'm glad your stream was amazing. It was a short one. You were tired, but you played DBD. Did you play Killer or Survivor? Didn't mean to raid when you were locked in. No, you're totally fine. Totally fine. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you bringing your friends to come play with us. Okay, next we have Ruin. So I also love Ruin. I think Ruin is really effective. Like, you would be surprised how often Ruin doesn't get cleansed. Really? I'm going to put Ruin, I feel like it, is it A tier? Is it B tier? I don't want to put them all in A. I think it can be really powerful, but obviously if it's gone, right? It's very helpful for when you're pushing them off gens, for sure. Is it the best gen pressure one I would pick though? Maybe not. When it is coupled with something that is making the gens crab and then it's still regressing, that's good. But I think I'm going to leave it in B. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Would you choose differently? Let me know. Next we have Tinkerer. The first time each generator has 70% progress we gain undetectable. Okay. Good perk again. Was it? I'm a bit torn on this one for you put Ruin at A. It fucks too many people. That's true. I'm going to bring it up then, Shabila. And I'm going to bring it up because I'm going to put Tinkerer at B. I liked Tinkerer, but I feel like there are other killers that are better when undetectable. So with Jason, you want to be moving around, right? The map in Omnipresent Evil. And Tinkerer kind of requires you to not be in Omnipresent Evil. So, you know, he could get some gen snipes. I agree, Broccoli. But certainly in the game that we had, people were still aware of where I was and where I was coming from. So I'm not convinced of Tinkerer for Jason specifically. I think for other killers, definitely really helpful to be undetectable. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like for him, you want him to be in Omnipresent Evil. He is at his most powerful when he's moving quickly, and so it's helpful, but not as much for him. I'd maybe even bump it down to C, but I'm gonna be nice right now. It's a long night ahead, right? And then finally we had Bamboozle. Now I do like that. It is very helpful in a chase. However, I do think that Jason is pretty powerful in a chase anyway. And because he can block windows anyway with Omnipresent Evil, it almost feels redundant, maybe. So I'm going to put it down at C. Possibly even D, but I'm going to be nice and keep it down at C. Because it really duplicates something that he is capable of doing anyway, in my view. It's S tier when you come out of Omni through a vault. It bamboozles it for longer. Oh, does it? Interesting. It's true. It's good if it forces people off shack. Maybe it is B tier then. When you come out of Omni through a vault, bamboozles it for longer. That is true. And I did get a down from it. I did get a down through it from it. Well, that's true. It kind of cuts off a loop, right? C definitely should be. Yeah, okay, we're gonna leave it at C. But it's an interesting perspective, Sonda. I can see how you could use that well. Maybe with my playstyle, possibly not. And then I think that is the rest of the perks. But thank you, Shabila. That was a good one. I appreciated it. Let's get ourselves into our next one, hey? Oh, thank you. That is super helpful, Broccoli. Let's get ourselves queued, and our next build is Ruin. Okay, excellent. Thrill. Pentimento. And Blood Favor. Okay, so we're going full hex build. Interesting. And what about add-ons? Have you got any particular add-ons? Oh, here we go. Deputy's Badge and Sauna Stone. Cool. Well, let us look at Kel's perks and Kel's build. So, Kel, did you want to tell it? This was somebody's build, right? So we should acknowledge that. Whose build was it? So this build has Ruin again. So when a generator is not being prepared, it regresses at 150% speed. We've got Hex Thrill of the Hunt. When the trial starts, a Dull Totem ignites, and for each Dull and Hex Totem remaining, we have 1 token. And for each token, survivors bless and cleanse totems 12% slower. And then we have Pentimento. So we see the auras of cleansed totems and can rekindle each once. And within 16 meters, survivors see the aura of rekindled totems. And while a totem is rekindled, survivors heal and repair 20% slower plus 3% for each additional rekindled totem. And when all 5 totems are rekindled at once, they are blocked. And then lastly, Blood Favor. So whenever we damage a survivor, upright pallets within 32 meters are blocked for 15 seconds. So I do wonder whether our strategy on this build should be to wait until they're all done so that we can bring it back up with Pentimento, and then that's if they are going for the hexes, though. They may not, but they may be straight on the hexes, like who knows. Yeah, Pentimento is super powerful. Okay, and so this build is from the creator Hens. So thank you, Kelberry, for pointing that out. Hens is apparently on a 200 plus win streak with this build. Hens is probably far more skilled than me at the game, but you know. Thank you for the lurk, Civil, and thank you so much for the raid as well too. I will be sure to give you a follow in just a little bit so I can catch your next stream as well. When are you normally streaming for everyone here? Yeah, so kind of going into Omnipresent Evil, making sure that people aren't on my hexes and bullying them off them effectively. And then just sort of getting hits probably at hexes rather than gens. Yeah, I think so too, Broccoli. That's what I don't normally do that when I'm playing Penty, but I kind of feel like in this scenario we should. Oh shit, also I'm not bringing in any cakes. I should be bringing cakes in. Whoopsie. Sorry, gang. Just realized you can, yeah. Yes, Laps. I have been doing this. It helps. It helps. Okay. So do you think we should go straight into Omni? Make sure no one's on my thing. And no one's on that, so that's good. Can I throw through that? This map gives you terrible spawns. I thought you were going to say terrible nightmares. Oh yeah, no, you can't touch that, baby. I'm actually going to go away and let you think that you can have that. Make sure no one else is on my other ones. No one's on this one. Someone is on this one though. Now, they don't maintain the progress of that like hex, do they? Okay, good. Okay, so we're just going to focus on keeping our hexes up. I feel like Blood Devour Hope would be like crazy with this one as well. Well, she got off it. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder whether they've realized that if they cleanse, you can relight them. Yeah, but I'm wondering whether they've realized there's no point in trying for them. Fuck! Should I relight it? Kind of feel like I should be going for Penty. Damn it. Oh, they got the ruin. Okay, I can live without the ruin. I can live without the ruin. Oh. Geese, welcome in, welcome in. How is your D&D? That's going to pop over there. I think I might try and 3-gen them. Oh, that's not good. So if I can get a 3-gen here, that's probably the... Damn it. That's not good. That is not good. Because this is about to pop over here too. Well, but I was going to reignite them all at once, but I don't think they're going to come for that one. Yeah, that's true. Damn it! Which one did they get? They got this one just here? Oh my goodness, the lag! That's okay. Yeah, they're very out in the open, aren't they? I feel like with a different like bunch of survivors as well, that maybe this wouldn't be. They're gonna get this one down the end. I kind of really like, my hope is that I can just down maybe one of them. I haven't even got a hook yet. I mean, I just feel like we need to let them out at this point. They are totally S tier perks. This is the thing. Like, so this is part of, I guess, the clarifying point that, you know, I will make in this video for when we this video out, is that, you know, this is for somebody who is, you know, not necessarily good at the game. This is for This is for somebody with my skill level, maybe. You know, I'm sure Hens who invented this is probably like, great. Do you know what I have found though in general as well too is this map in particular I've struggled with on Jason, and I don't know why he seems so much shorter than other killers, but I kind of feel like I'm blind going through the corn with Jason in general. I think too the other thing I would say is that really required me to keep them off both the gens and the hexes, and I didn't really have the skills to be doing that. So I think it's probably a really great build, but for somebody who's learning, maybe not. Hello Ditzy, welcome in. Tubies, well done, well played. Who are you, Tubies? Oh, you were the Jill. Well done. You did really well. Hey Hazy, how are you doing? Chromes, welcome in too. We are doing a sort of ranking of Jason perks. It was Nia. Yeah. 100%. I agree. And I was just saying as well too, this build that we did, we're just about to rate it, was one that so somebody who's really experienced has created. I'm getting their name right now. Is it Hans or Hans? I don't know who that creator is, but they've got, you know, thousands of hours in the game and are really skilled. And so I am just Hattie. You are more than welcome to come join us over there as well too. That's where most of the chatters are, but you're also welcome to stay here, whatever you would prefer. But yeah, what I was saying was that they're probably really skilled at sort of managing this build, but I think with my skill level of Jason, that map as well, and also then the totem placement on that map, it probably just wasn't a great combination for the perks altogether. So we're doing this challenge to create a video to help people who are probably, I don't know, sub 100 or 200 hours in the game start to think about what perks might be helpful for them, not somebody who's got, you know, 3,000 to 4,000 hours in the game necessarily. So let us rank this build again, guys. So I think I'm going to leave Ruin where we placed Ruin before, because I still think that that's where Ruin should belong. What did we have next? We had Thrill of the Hunt. What are our thoughts on Thrill of the Hunt here, guys? And very wholesome that you've all come in to enjoy the chat. You think Ruin's S tier? I think Ruin's S tier when it's combined. But I know I do play with it like quite a lot. There wasn't much you could do, to be honest. The totem placement was so unfortunate. And Wonk, I don't know what it is too, but on that particular map as Jason, I always feel blind. I don't know whether he's shorter than other killers, but I definitely don't feel like I always feel like I'm sitting within the corn on that map. Only as him. It's only something I've noticed when I play him. Which I feel like is a really weird thing. Why can I not find the little logo for Thrill of the Hunt? Was Thrill of the Hunt called something else previously, gang? And maybe that's why it's not showing up. Is it called something else? Mindbreaker? Yeah, interesting. Mindbreaker could be good. Okay, let's I'm gonna bring, we've got Penty, and then we also have Blood Favor. The image. Okay, Blood Favor. And Thrill of the Hunt is yeah, I'm trying to ask whether Thrill was called something else, because it's not in the little DVD library that I'm getting all these little graphics from. See if I can find it through Google. I found it now. I don't know why I couldn't find it before, but here it is. Okay, so what were we saying? That looks exactly... are these all these hex totems just... I copied the wrong thing? Why is... I'm so confused right now. Copy image. Here we go. Okay. Like pasting the same bloody image over here over and over again. What do we think for Thrill? So Thrill only kind of works... Yeah, no worries. Enjoy the it is Penty. I feel like Penty's only good as well too when you've got a full hex build, right? So again, really good, but I do think if you're a more... So again, remember this sort of video, we want it to be for more inexperienced survivors. I think if you are more inexperienced, a full hex build is going to have people at the hexes pretty quickly and hunting for them. So I'm going to bring it down to B or C. And I'm seeing people say, I'm going to bring it down to C in this context. I think really good if you've got good map control, but if you're not as experienced, you probably don't have that. So I think it should, yeah, go a bit further down. Thrill is B. Yeah, they're all relying on other ones, right? So I feel like, again, this one, you're not getting much value unless you've got other things. So I don't think I would recommend a full hex build to somebody less experienced. I think you can have one hex in there, right? You have Ruin, have something like that, but you can't kind of rely on it as a full build. I think you'll end up in a bad situation. And then the last one that I clearly didn't get the image for was for Blood Favor. And again, I feel like it's the same thing with Blood Favor, right? So, you know, really helpful. Blocking pallets, good. But again, Jason can kind of block pallets. So I'm going to bring it down to C. Which kind of pains me, right? This is the build of somebody who's doing like incredibly well with it at the moment. So I think in the right hands, this build could be sitting up in SNA, right? But if you're under 200 hours, I don't know that I would recommend this build straight out of the gates for you. How do we all feel about that? Are we on the same page? Do we think I've rated anything unfairly? Any amendments anyone would like to propose before we move on? You'd agree? Okay, great. Yeah, absolutely, Shabila. Okay, well, in that case, let's turn this off. Let's get into our next game and our next build. And we have... Oh, thank you for that, Broccoli. Who's our next build from? Tell us about your build. Okay, we have Bamboozle. Will we change our mind about Bamboozle and where it should be sitting? Thwack. I don't think I've ever played with Thwack before. Dissolution. And Jagged Compass. And we are taking in a Cinnamon Foxy. Thank you for the build. Thank you for the build, friend. Any particular add-ons that you would like? Cinnamon Foxy. Let me know. Let me know. Shabila, I'm seeing you. Your comments. I haven't read that person's comment more broadly. I love the engagement from people who are just like, you know, just like desperate to be upset, right? Desperate to be upset. I actually knew, I thought if I upload a video of P100ing Sable, people, read my perks. Oh, yes. We probably don't have time to read these perks this time. I'm going to have to read them later. Bamboozle we've had before. Thwack is a skull merchant. When the trial starts, we earn 3 tokens up to 3. Whenever we hook a survivor, we earn 1 token. Whenever we break a pallet or breakable wall, we spend 1 token. That is going to be good. And we see auras. People get very upset over nothing. Oh, and cake. I'll remember cake next time. I think maybe I won't ready up straight away. So we'll get into the game too quickly. Only 2 cakes. So mean. We'll just pause briefly and read the rest of these perks. I'd like some cake. Who's got some cake for me, actually? Anybody have any cake they can ship over? Okay, we're just going to pause here quickly and have a look at our other perks. We then have Dissolution, which is a dredge perk. 3 seconds after a survivor takes damage for 20 seconds, the next time a survivor fast vaults, a pallet within our terror radius is destroyed. We love that. When the trial starts, or Jagged Compass, 4 random hooks become Scourge hooks. Whenever a survivor is unhooked, the hook becomes a Scourge hook. Whenever we hook a survivor on the Scourge hook for 10 seconds, we see the aura of the generator with the most progress. I think that is going to be really good because we are going to be able to pressure them off gens fairly well. Okay, this is my favorite way to come up here. Are we just going to stand still? I mean... It's like, is somebody about to try and sabo that hook? Because if they do, I'm going to be cranky. Oh, it's one of my Scourge hooks too. How great's that? Just DC. It's not very nice to them. I just love that he can come through like this. His mobility is one of the best things in the game. Okay. Let's go pop him on the Scourge hook again. You're scared you're being clip farmed? Oh my god, why? Maybe you were being clip farmed. That sound when they get taken off and that token is spent is kind of scary. Where did you go, baby? Let's check to see if they've made any progress anywhere else. Very helpful, that add-on. Okay, so they're not here. They're also not back up there. Where are they Where are they going? Everyone's crouched. I mean, I can do this forever, guys. Literally. When are you going to get back on a gen? They're still in a call? You have to charge a gen eventually, guys. Okay, here finally. Hello, Shane. Oh, nice. That was well done, Shane. They got that done quick. Oh, that's David. Where did Shane go? Thank God for those holes, hey? Oh my goodness, what was that aim? Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Go put you on this one. Hello, Lex. Welcome in. How you doing? Speaking of Outlast, the first Outlast game is on sale. It's cheap. It's be a great horror game. Okay, yeah, 100%. Okay. Can you send me a DM to remind me of that, Shabila, and I'll get it at the end of Excellent. That sound keeps scaring me. The games are going okay so far. Okay. We're learning, growing. Okay. What are those tokens doing for me again? I can't remember. From Wonk Crew. Ah, thank you so much for the build, Wonk. Where did he go? What the hell? Come here, David. Break pallet people close by scream. Oh! So did that also include the walls? haven't checked that gen at the end. I'm gonna give them a moment because I feel like everyone's on death hook up there. Sorry, Shane. Sorry. Did I get him then? Goodbye. I think this is my favorite Mori of Jason's as well too, to be honest. We did. The Hex build did not go well for me, Tobe. I can see why it should be a really OP build, but yeah. You like the war one? I mean, the war one is pretty good too, but I just like the way he stomps on their head. Oh, you just got off. I can't tunnel you. Let me lift you up and you can go about your business. Wiggle off. I didn't mean to tunnel you. You can live. Oh! I got so unlucky there. That was a good shot. I liked that. What was that? Oh, whoops. When did they get down to 1? His little sprint burst is very handy. Oh, hello. That was so dumb of me. I mean, not as dumb as that was, but you know. At the end of this YouTube video, can we have a pole hit compilation? Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Where's David? Where do we think David is? He's certainly not on a gen. He's just gonna let his friend die. He's not up there. He's hanging around here waiting for Hatch. Oh, there you go. Well done. in the corner jorking it. I mean, that's what you guys do. Oh my god, the lag's not good. Oh, that would have been so good if I got it. I panicked. Okay, this is a good spot here. David. Where did he go? Anybody have a clue where David just went? Because I just lost him. Okay. Come on, David. Where are ya? Okay, Shane just got healed, so they're together wherever they are, right? Means they're healing. They're both healed now. I reckon they maybe came over here then. Can we see them anywhere? So much hiding. Okay, so they're trying to get this gen done then together. Although they're not here at the moment. Yeah, 100%. They've healed each other up, but now it's like a... I feel like they're going to be hiding in the grass as well too. Or do you reckon they're hiding completely away from gens? They could be in here. Oh. Come on, kids. Check basement. Yeah, good call. I'll check there next. Do the little... Yeah, there's... Okay, so they're just like proper hiding out now. Right, what's there that I can break that'll make them scream? There we go. That's what you get for fucking hiding. Oh. Right, get on it, Jen! You know how this ends. You know how this ends. Oh, whoops. I can hear Shane behind me. Shane. Shane, my boy. My boy. I know they're both hiding. He's running now. He still might get Hatch. Oh. They're a decent distance apart as well. The good thing is I can get some high ground now. Doo-da, doo-da. Oh. He might get it. Oh, he gets out. Oh, good on him. And we could have killed him before, so, you know, well done. He should be thankful. That was a fun one. I enjoyed that one. Did he wake up? What do you mean, did he wake up? Did who wake up? Okay. Oh, did he have wake up? Oh, sorry. I just moved on. I moved on with my life. Okay. Right, what did we have that we need to... So we have Bamboozle. Do we want to move Bamboozle? I still think Bamboozle should sit where it is, even though I like Bamboozle. Then we had Thwack. I feel like that was helpful. Thwack actually was useful. I feel like that was additive because Jason's often coming through walls. He's coming on a pallet and breaking the pallet. And so I feel like Thwack was, yeah, B. Like, but a high B. I feel like Thwack was like on its way to A, because I think it really helped enhance what Jason already does. Oops. Go away. Why does it keep wanting? Just give me the bloody image I want. Okay, there we go. Put it in the B though. Is anyone else as anally retentive as me when they're like doing stuff like this and they want it to all be like perfectly lined up? Because that's me. Bomatsu! Hello, hello, welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I am Aqua. We are in the middle of a Jason stream. We are doing request builds and we are trying to work out for somebody who is, say, you know, under 200, under 500 hours in the game, what are the best perks, like how we would rate different perks for Jason if you were at that sort of stage of your development. So we're having a bit of fun with it. It's been cool so far. How was your stream, Bomatsu? It was lovely to have you in the game before. Did you realize that it was someone you knew when I gave you head nods? I tried to let you know that I was gonna not hurt you. Cheryl was a bit unhappy with me sitting on top of her at the end, but I'm not really sure what I was meant to do at the end there. I mean, that was my only opportunity to get a kill, right? I was the Jason. I thought you must have missed that because I thought you would come in. You know that game where Cheryl, I like camped on top of her at the end? When I hear Aqua, I just picture you being thirsty. I mean, I'm thirsty all the time, buddy. I am thirsty all of the time. We were testing out a build to Bamatsu. That was probably one of the roughest games that that I played that so far tonight. But welcome in, Raiders. If you would like to do a perk request, let me know. We actually haven't gotten to perk roulette at all because people are putting together builds. People are doing some research on what they think we should do. So we're just in the middle of rating the last build. And the next perk is Dissolution. So the next time a survivor fast vaults a pallet within the terror radius, it is destroyed. I mean, I think that It's a good perk. However, I don't think that it's the best perk for Jason purely because I don't feel like it's adding anything to his kit. And when he's in Omnipresent Evil, he can just spawn on the pallet and break it anyway. So for that reason, I'm going to bring it down to C tier. I don't feel like you get as much utilization out of it as you could for other killers where it would be really, really helpful. If you disagree with me, let me know, of course. Very happy for you to disagree with me, but I think it's C. You think even D? Well, hold on. Let's come down and look at works against his kit, distracts, waste time, or literally never or rarely activates. Well, that's true. I mean, it doesn't really. It's kind of situational, so it's a dead slot, but also it's barely useful. Like it might have some use sometimes. I think C is probably where it sits. You think it should be up here, Bamatsu? Like you think A? Oh, you'd say D2. Okay, I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at C only because it doesn't work against him. And it could literally come here though with literally rarely ever activates because actually we were spawning on it most of the time anyway. I actually think you might be right. Let's go D. Let's go D then. Who doesn't like some D anyway, right? Who doesn't like some D? Put it over here in D. Okay. And then our last perk was Jagged Compass. So whenever somebody is unhooked from a Scourge hook, we see the aura of the generator with the most progress. I feel like this should have been more powerful for me, but I was not looking for it, to be honest. I kind of forgot about it, which is not very, very good. But I do think that, Jason is all about gen pressure. So I do think that if we come back to our... Yeah, I kind of feel like between A and B. B? Yeah, I kind of think B too. But like pretty much there. Like it's good. We like it. All right, it keeps giving me, it's not bloody copying what I wanted to. You piece of junk. Copy image. Paste image. When I was like planning this, I was like, how the hell am I going to do this? And I was like, oh, I could just copy the images as I go and paste it in. Okay, go away. Don't want you to animate anything, Canva. We just want you to chill. Chill. To go away. Get off my screen. Okay. On to our next build then. What's on our next build? We have. Thank you, Broccoli. You got me. Sonda, this is your build. Okay, friends to the end, you want to tell us about the build and why you have picked what you have picked? Thank you for the raid though, Bamatsu. I appreciate you. How was stream? What were you playing Survivor the whole night? Discordance. Gift of Pain. Okay, I don't know this Scourge hook. Is that Weeping Wounds? Because I just put gift and Weeping Wounds came up. And pop goes the weasel. I'll come to that one last. So for this build, we have Friends to the End. Whenever we hook a survivor who is not the obsession gains exposed, and we see the aura of that obsession for 10 seconds. And whenever we hook the obsession, another survivor screams and becomes the obsession. So a good perk overall. I've got some views on how it sits with Jason, but a good perk. Discordance. Within 128 meters of us, whenever a generator is being repaired by at least 2 survivors, you are alerted, and we see its aura, so it's going to be yellow. This is a really good perk, I think, for Jason. And then we have Pop Goes the Weasel, which is a clown perk. Whenever we hook a survivor for the next 45 seconds, when we damage a generator, it explodes and loses 15% more progress. And then lastly, Scourge Hook Weeping Wounds, which is the new name for this perk. And whenever the trial starts, 4 hooks are Scourge Hooks. Whenever someone is unhooked from a Scourge Hook, they get Hemorrhage, they gain Mangled, and when they are healed, they take until they take damage, they heal and repair 16% slower. This is, I think, going to be a good one, actually. It's a different kind of gen pressure. Yeah, 100%. Are we happy with these add-ons? Do you want any other different add-ons? Friends is free, expose on the obsession plus information. Yeah. Okay, so Sonda, this is Sonda's view on the build. So Friends to the end is giving us information and exposing the obsession. Discordance is helping us track which gen is being rushed. Gift is to slow down the survivors, and Pop is good for gen regression. I think it looks like a good build. Let's get into it. I'm going to just quickly change over the camera power. I'm surprised it hasn't actually gone out yet. And I'll be back in a second. And I'm going to run to the bathroom as well and grab water. Okay. And we are back. Thank you for the follow too, Ray Bear. I appreciate it. Winters, welcome in. The leader is your next P100 after V. How far is V off, Sonda? BD! iGoop and Deputy Badge. Okay, cool. We will switch it over. iGoop. Gain undetectable for 13 seconds after grabbing a hook spike. I think this one will be quite helpful for my playstyle because I am taking it like from a hook very, very regularly. Very, very regularly. Good morning from Canada. Oh, wow. Whereabouts in Canada are you? I've only been to Montreal in Canada, but one of my best friends is Canadian. She is in Ottawa at the moment with her family. They are on a trip there. Oh, Sondra, I forgot the cake. Guys, I'm terrible. I haven't brought a cake. How rude. How rude am I? Look, everyone needs practice. Everyone needs practice. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. What do you mean? I know everyone's like crying for the cake. Do you know what though? It's because I had scrolled up to read chat. Oh, I can put cake in on now. Oh, sorry guys. Now I just realized why you were yelling. It's because I wasn't actually Yeah, I was like trying to read the, I'm sorry, Shabila. I'm sorry. I know, guys. I know. I'm trying to catch up on chat with like what I've missed. Hello, BLTV. I know. But I was like scrolled up in the chat looking like everyone just fucking rage quits the stream and just like Alt F4s the fuck out of here. They're like, this fucking dude. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. How many more perk requests have we got? You're crying. Well, look, I do like to make people cry. Hello, Bubbles. How you doing? How you doing, Bubbles? Look, at least Kel's crying emote's getting use. I mean, that makes sense. Right, do we reckon they're downstairs or upstairs? Oh no, upstairs. What a shot. Yes, please take yourself to the basement. That would be great. Still in Queensland. Went to Mount Cootha. Is there any way to have dinner in Mount Cootha though? I guess there's that restaurant that's up there, right? Yeah, that's a good clip, Broccoli. Thank you for that. It's actually a good idea. Damn it. We'll get rid of this while we're here. He's not getting any anti-camp as well too because he hasn't, he's been here. It does look so pretty. I think they've done really, really well on the art from the banquet. I think whatever people want to say to, you know, critique the mechanics of the banquet, what they've done really, really well is the design. The people who've done that should be, you know, should be credited because it just looks incredible. No, honey. No. You know, it feels really grand and lovely. And where did she go? Oh, she's run away, Ray. Oh God, she got a good distance on me. Oh wow, Kutu's like almost dead. I was like, how can I aim that like down there? Right, I just need a little hook. I need a little hooksy. Yeah, it's so cool. You know, and I think the concept behind it's really cool. The, you know, the connection to history and yeah, I think that we should be more grateful than not, despite the event's failings. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your coffee. Right, where do we think they went? Oh, there's someone there. You ran behind me. Oh, I heard that. I heard that. Yeah. MJ, hello. What is my favorite perk combo so far? Well, that's a good question. I feel like the game that we played where... what was the build, guys? We had, I think it was the Pain Res Ruin. Pain Res Ruin. Why wasn't he healed? Oh, is he not healed because of the ruin? Because of the slowing of healing? But yeah, I think the trying to have a look at MJ. What I've just realized as well too, for everyone watching over on TikTok, they haven't been able to see us actually doing the ranking because I haven't put it on the screen over there. Oh my god, I'm such a dickhead. Thank you for everyone who is watching. I will bring it up at the very next game for you to get to watch as well. I wish that could go through with them and travel after them. Hello, Ben. How you doing? Nice to see you, my friend. Where are they? Oh, they went up. Okay. Finally, Meg. Finally, Meg. You and I. It's you and me. Yeah. I'm good, Bantom. I'm good. We're having a bit of fun tonight. So we're doing this tier list challenge to rate perks for Jason. So if you're a relatively new survivor, sort of under 500, 200 hours, like what, you know, you should be considering running. I think this is a poor baby survivor, to be honest, because that's the second time that I've got them with exactly the same mechanic. I'm sorry. How, the irony of that being, V for you, Sonda. That looks like a hurt V. I know. You created it for her. Come on, baby, drop it. Oromancy is a great name. Where did she go? Oh. Right, she'll come back over here because this was hers before. Sable come back to her. She did come back. Oh, I thought I was expecting her to run to the left. Come on, Sable. Come on, Sable. Can we get that? If she peeks, we can get it. Oh! Well done, Sable. Well done. Well done. I heard that though. We won't slug. But we know where your friend is. Sleeping bag? Only if you're in the sleeping bag with me, Bearded, yeah? Oh, we're murdering everyone. Right, where is she? I reckon she's hanging around here somewhere. Do you think she's gone? Oh! I shouldn't have come out then, to be honest. Oh, why wasn't she here? Has she got a key? Now see, this map's too hard for him at the end. So I don't feel like... She better be hoping she gets a key. Do you reckon she's hunting for a key or has just decided that she's letting the entity get her? Yeah, I do that as well too, usually, Sunda, but only because I can see them this one. I feel like it's quicker. And I feel like they're more likely to touch an exit when Omni isn't up. There we go. Sorry, Bubby. Sorry, Slinky. It's not your time. But I respect you, and you did a really good job. You played well. It was a really good build, Sunda. It was a very good build. It was a good map. I find actually these 2-level maps are really good for Jason because not only has he got good mobility, he can also move between levels almost instantly, and that just creates a different level of pressure. So he's already at an advantage, I think, on these sorts of maps. Cutie Ducky, I mean, I don't have words. You can't be blaming your teammates for that. What do you mean the worst teammates? The board says everything that needs to be said, to be honest. The board says everything that needs to be said. Anyway, we move on. Okay, let me get this little window set up for our lovely friends over on the Clock app, because I realize that you all have not been able to see this tier list as we have been building it. I apologize. I'm a terrible host. Display capture. Tier list. Okay. Give me one moment. I will bring it up on the screen for you. You can look at it in all its glory. Okay. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, there we go. Let me move it around so you all can see it. I literally have not had this coming up on the screen for anyone on short form the whole night, guys. Whoopsie. Oh yeah, we're gonna add the cake in now before we forget. Let's just add this in. Actually, I'm gonna have to put all these blood points into him. I just put literally 666,000 blood points into him, just FYI, because I know you can't see right now. Okay, so let's rate this build. So we had friends till the end. Now, okay. I think, actually, let's come to friends to the end at the end. Let's start with everything else first. So we also had Pop Goes the Weasel. So I think Pop Goes the Weasel was a fantastic perk. You know, the instant gen regression, really, really helpful. I think it works with his mechanics, right? You're going to bully someone off a gen, you're going to hit them, it's going to pop. For me, it's an A or a B tier. Consistently good value, works well with his kit, rarely wasted. Yeah, I think that, I think A. Yeah, I'm going to put an A. I don't think S. We haven't picked anything S tier yet though, right? I don't feel like it amplifies a weakness or gives you value in every chase. I think it's A. Although I am slightly concerned we haven't had any S tiers yet. People making requests, you should, in your next one, try and make it an S tier. Ruin to S, that's what I was thinking, Shabila, to be honest. I think Ruin's going to go to S. Because he is bullet, like it does work well with his kit, right? Particularly for if you're at lower ranks, people hear Omnipresent Evil, they get off the gen, it starts regressing. So it is really helpful for that. And I think Pop is almost there, but just not quite, but almost there as well. Okay, so our second perk was Weeping Wounds. Now, I think Weeping Wounds was really effective because, you know, they were always injured, right? And they just couldn't heal. So we were keeping pressure on them. And so we could hear them really easily. They were really struggling to hide. So Weeping Wounds was definitely very helpful. Now, what was Weeping called before? Because its old name is the one that's in this I'm looking for. Let me just go Weeping. So I feel like it's definitely A tier, right? I feel like it complements him quite well because he's all about kind of pressure. Put it up at A, I think, unless anyone has any significant objections. Okay, and then we had Discordance. Okay, so in this match, Discordance was not really helpful. However, I think Discordance is very helpful for... Oh, actually, maybe I'm changing my mind as I'm thinking. So I think Discordance is really helpful, right? Because you know where you've got to go. I'm conflicted. I'm interested in your thoughts. So what I'm thinking is it's really helpful to know where they are, right? Because you know exactly where to go to keep gen pressure in the right place. And so, you know, when you're in Omnipresent Evil, yes, you can get to gens really quickly, but Discordance is helping you know which one to get to. In this match, it wasn't really helpful because none of them were ever together and they just struggled overall. But I think in general, it could be helpful. I'm just struggling on whether it goes between A or C, because we definitely would get something out of it most games. Is there a better... It's definitely not going to lose us the match. Works well with his kit. It definitely is situational. I think it's probably A tier then. Everyone's saying B though. It's helpful, but if you're getting around to gens quickly and there's 2 on them, you're going to see it as well too, right? That's true, but we are talking about if you're under 200 hours, right? So actually, I think on that basis, I'm going to leave it in A, because in lower MMR, you're more likely going to have survivors be on 2 gens together rather than split up. That you might even get 3 of them on the same gen together sometimes. Oh, I don't know. Look, I'm going to hedge my bets and it's going between them. It's between an A or a B. I think it might be contextual with what else you've got in your build. But definitely a really good perk, Sonder. Very, very solid one. Now, the one that I am also slightly conflicted about is our good friend, Friends to the End, which... Why can I not find your little logo? There you are. Now, Friends to the End, super great, right? You being able to see who it is and go after them, I love that. However, my view, Jason is best played engaging with your M2, and in fact, just trying to play M2. Like there are enough hooks that you can grab. There are enough spaces that you can reload around you that you can keep your distance and you don't have to M1. And so for that reason, I just don't know whether it's that valuable. Like it's valuable to get them down quickly, which I like. So I like the idea that you've got somebody exposed, you can get to them. But because he's a bit slower, you're usually throwing your... Yeah, you're right, Shabila. You're usually throwing your spear. Make your case, Sonder. Tell us why I'm wrong or right. Because it's a great perk, right? I'm just trying to being able to... That's true. That is true. But the way to get better is to keep doing it. So you're right. I guess a newer survivor is probably going to be M1ing more. And you could get to a survivor quickly. So maybe it's a nice quick hook. Maybe it's a nice quick hook. Maybe it could be helpful to be, you know, to getting there quickly. I think maybe B, right? Like it's good. You're going to get something out of it most games, but you might be able to pick something else. Like it's not giving you direct gen pressure. And I feel like that's where Jason is at his strongest, when he's pressuring you off gens. Now, of course, there is something to be said that the ultimate pressure of not being on a gen is when you're hanging on a hook. But I think it belongs in B. It pains me slightly, but I think it belongs in B. Do we have any strong disagreeers? Anyone who wants to make the case for it to be sitting in A? It's a great perk. super helpful. High B, low A. Okay, so you're agreeing with me. Yeah, it's again, it's kind of like, you know, let's just bring it up slightly, you know. It's our list. We can do whatever we want with it. Great build overall though. It was lots of fun. I appreciated it. Okay, let's move on to our next build. I am worried we're not going to get through all of our builds tonight, to be honest though, guys. I love that you guys have engaged in this so much. If we don't get through them tonight, should I continue with this tomorrow? I am going to make the video though, probably tomorrow. Tier list off. Game on. Next build. Got another Thrill of the Hunt. Okay, people are determined to. Are you wanting to? Whose build is this? Bearded. Bearded, are you wanting to move Thrill of the Hunt's position? Because, you know, Thrill ended up down at the C tier for us. Are you trying to build the case for it being better? Yeah, that's a good idea. Or just leave them not redeemed, Broccoli. And what I'll do is I'll come into it if I do play it off stream and include it in the video if I have time, and then I'll refund them because people haven't been able to see me play it live, or I can play it in the next stream, even if I play it privately, if that makes sense. Okay, so Thrill of the Hunt, Ruin. This feels very similar. Face the Darkness, this is new. It's kind of protecting the hexes. Okay, so you kind of, and Dead Man Switch, okay. And then our add-ons are Sleeping Bag and the Eye Goop. Eye Goop and Sleeping Bag. Okay, let's again look at these perks. We have seen Thrill of the Hunt before. For each Dull and Hex totem remaining, we have 1 token. For each token, Survivors Bless and Cleanse totems 12% slower. Ruin, again, we know and love. While a generator is not being repaired, it regresses at 150%. Hex Face the Darkness. Whenever we damage a survivor, they are hexed and a dull totem ignites. Every 25 seconds, other survivors not within our terror radius scream and we see their aura. When the hex survivor is downed or becomes healthy, the hex totem is extinguished. Okay, so this is interesting. So we want to damage somebody and then chase other people. And then Dead Man Switch, whenever we hook a survivor for the first time, the first time a survivor stops repairing a generator, it is blocked for 35 seconds. Now, I'll reserve my thoughts to the end on this perk for Jason, but a good general gen pressure perk. And so the Eye Goop didn't go in. And then we are taking an Eye Goop, which... Eye Goop and Sleeping Bag, great. So with the Eye Goop, when we grab a hook spike, we gain undetectable. We like that. After grabbing a hook spike, whilst in Omnipresent Evil, we see the locations of survivors within 8 meters of hooks. That is amazing. Okay, so hold on. A question on this one, Bearded. So do I have to grab the hook spike and then go into Omnipresent, or is it if I'm in Omnipresent and grab a hook spike as I'm traveling through? Because that's really good. Do we know the survivors? I feel like we know it's bandits, but I don't think we know anyone else. Exciting. When we're in Omni. Okay, cool. And so we've got to remember too, we want to be hitting survivors and then moving on. Okidokoli. And they scream from Face the Darkness. It interrupts them doing hexes. Of course, Beardy, that's actually really smart. Really smart. Okay, this is an interesting build. Oh, and this is a good map for us too. So I'm going to do this. There we go. How good's that? Oh, we're going to bully you off here though. That was so good. We love that. Because what I'm going to do is just like keep getting rid of it, right? And then doing this, and then I see where they all are. Like, that is crazy good. Oh. How good was that? This is really good already. I'm impressed. That lag didn't really help. So I've just got kind of permanent knowledge of where they are. Oh, it's above me. Oh. I didn't mean to get you. You can stay up. Beardy, this is kind of feeling like maybe the strongest build of the night. This add-on is insane. It's really fun. Like, it's like better than any aura perk that like you could hope for. So good. Fuck. This feels like bullying. It is the sleeping bag add-on, Cheeky Monkey. Maybe the TLDR from this video is going to be, who cares what perk you have, just make sure you got this bloody add-on. I did make them shit themselves. Oh. Good to know where they all are. They're screaming so much. I feel bad, but what a build! What a build! It feels so strange wasting all the hooks, but you know. Like, this is crazy. Like, I knew exactly where to come. This is just giving us so much information about where to go. I am. I mean, should I move somewhere else and give them an opportunity to, like, do something, or? Let them die. Emma. Hi. Oh my god, this build is heinous. It's like, and so this is where, like, the combination of the build and the map, right? Oh, hold on, that's the person that just died. Hello, Claudette. Oh, wrong way, Claudette. Wrong way, wrong way. Oh, I thought that was gonna get her. Is Bill hanging around? Yeah, these 2-level maps, he's already at an advantage. And then this is just, yeah. Oh, hold on. See if we can get any information. There he is. Baby. We're gonna leave you. We're gonna go find Bill. We want Bill. I mean... we'll give Bill the opportunity to get hatched, right? Now, it usually spawns here. Or the office on the other side. Okay, so it must be on the office. What's here? Good to know where Bill is. Shit, wrong one. Oh, Bill might get out now. Bill might get out from... That was a mistake. Oh. I guess Bill's not going to get out. That Bill was heinous. Absolutely heinous. So sorry for that build. Good luck next. That, I think, is hands down the best Jason build that I have, have played. That, okay, there's a lot to unpack after that one. There's a lot to unpack. So let's bring up our little tier report, and we can discuss, fam. We can discuss. Bearded, you have excelled yourself. I'm kind of turned on, to be honest. Like just a wee bit turned on. Just a little bit. Okay. So let's revisit then some of the perks that we have already on here and see whether we feel like we want to change any of them. So Thrill of the Hunt. I feel like in this match, they didn't really get a chance to even try and cleanse anything, right? But I do think it definitely worked as part of this build. But if we come down to our criteria, it's situational. So it definitely has to be, like, it's not a you must have it in your build. There was a very clear purpose for it in this build that works. But I think in general, like, unless you're playing this build, like, then it's moving up to S tier, right? It's 100% the sleeping bag that carried. We'll get to that. Ruin, I think we're still happy with that being S tier. Face the Darkness. So again, the aura bit, like, that was helpful, but I feel like it was this one that meant we kept seeing their auras. So, okay, let's bring up Face the Darkness. What do you all think? Like, I think Face the Darkness was great, but again, I do wonder whether it might be contextual in that. So in a similar way that, you know, it's definitely used, maybe B. Like, I really liked it, but I don't know whether it had whether it was doing the carrying there, if that makes sense. Bearded, do you want to make your case for it? It definitely really worked as part of this build. I have no words, which is very uncommon for me. I'm kind of feeling at this point that it's maybe kind of B. Like, it was useful. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, hold on. Well, in this case then, in this context of this build, it was really, really helpful then, right? Like, it worked really well with his kit. Because again, we were pressuring him off the gens. I actually feel like it might be S tier for him then. Because it gave us information constantly. Yeah, I actually think it's S tier then. In some respects, I feel like if I had the choice between Ruin and that for them, it might even take precedence over the Ruin. Like, if you were struggling for perks to put it with, right? And then we had Dead Man's Switch. The blocking of the generator was really, like, it was the blocking of the generator that then made them scream. That, like, I actually feel like in this context, this build, Ruin wasn't needed as much. I mean, they never then got back on the gens because you just got them to pressure them. So actually the Ruin was perfect with it. It was just a perfect build. It was just really, really good. Copy image. Kind of feel like Deadman's, oops. Feel like Deadman's for Jason, because I normally play Deadman's with my Jason as well. I think it's kind of made for him. I feel like it works with his perks, like with his kit, right? Consistently. Damn, you want to suck bearded off? I mean, Emma, it was a good build. Good build, right? But the real carry of this was that sleeping bag. Like that gave us a lot of information. I kind of feel like bag D. Jason, we need to include this, right? Because add-on tier list. Well, if this video does well, we could do that. Let's just trying to find his add-ons. Here it is. This sleeping bag, I know it's not a perk, but we're gonna just add it over here because it was that powerful. It almost had the same value as a perk, right? Make it a little bit smaller so it's obvious, and then we can add some text over here. Make you much smaller. But this was really, really powerful. I don't know whether I've just like done that off screen though. So, you can't see what I've just done, but what I've done is I put it over here at the side. So we've got the add-on there. We'll mention that again at the end because it was crazy good. Well done. Okay, on to the next one. I agree with you though, Emma, that game should be posted in full as well because, okay, next build. Now, corrupt intervention. This is what I usually have on mine when I'm playing. Okay, we have corrupt intervention. We have pop. We have nowhere to hide. We have no way out. And then add-ons. We're going to leave the bag on as an add-on then, right? Sleeping bag again, combine it with the no terror radius. Okay, interesting. Which is the no terror radius one though? This one, the impaled survivors one? I think so. Okay, cool. I'm going to give that a go. Well done. Well done. Right, how many perks have we evaluated so far? We've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. We've looked at 20 perks. 20 perks. Not too bad. Not too bad. And we are ready for the next game. Hello, Maddie P. As an old killer main, quit after Dredge. What do I need to know perk-wise? Do you mean about Jason, Maddie? So we, let me bring it up for you because we've just, I don't know whether you were in here just hearing the sort of tier list that we were going through, but let me bring this up. Oh, as in survivor perks? Okay, cool. Well, I will close this then. Now tell me, do you mean, what do you need to know for survivor perks as a killer, or what do you need to know like as like playing survivor? Impaled survivors, after you impale them, they have no terror radius, so they basically can run into you. Yeah, it's pretty good. Cheeky has a good build as well. Ooh. Where's Cheeky's in the queue? Because I feel we are definitely not getting through all of them at all, because we have quite a few. I'm just having a look at where we're up to. Bearded. Oh, this is Cheeky's now. Okay, great. This is yours now. So we've got Cheeky's, and then we've got after that 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Just reading the others. We've got the Mindbreaker was suggested before too. Wonkro, are you still in here to see your build? And Maddie P, just so I know what you were wanting to know, is it for how, like, as a killer, what you need to know about survivor perks, as in what people are running, what's meta at the moment, or is it more around what you should be trying to play as survivor? Oh. Are they still lurking in chat as killer? Okay, yeah, it mustn't have come through. This map is much harder as, damn it, as Jason, because there's a lot of, why are they dropping that pallet? I didn't even pressure you. No, baby. But let's see where your friends are. Excellent. Do you reckon they got in here? This perk is crazy. Where is this person? We keep getting a sort of, look at where they are. Oh, there you are. I knew you were hanging around somewhere, Sable. Poor Sable. Sort of meta perks like Decisive Strike or Unbreakable, like what's gotten nerfed buffed. Yeah, okay. I'm a relatively new player, Maddie, so I've been playing since October. But chat, what would we say are the most meta perks do we think at the moment? I think what am I seeing lots of? I'm I'm seeing lots of head on. Like people are loving to, you know, jump out of a locker. They are really split up in a good way for them. Oh, that was a good shot. 1,000 hours of pain for you? Why pain? As in like learning the game again, another 1,000 hours? Yeah, Shane's perk, we're seeing quite a lot. What's Shane's perk called again, gang? So the new survivor, Maddie, that has come out, Shane, his, they're not there, interesting. I'm getting lag spikes. He, has a perk where you can wide open throttle, that's it. Can I hear a boon? No, I can't. But he has a perk where you can vault across, like drop a pallet and then vault across it. And it does it block and reset it, guys? No, it just resets it. Okay, good to know that you are here. Okay, and they're standing still, so that's interesting. So that's a Jason thing, Maddie. Oh, she was on my thing. Sable, Sable, Sable. Only just so we can get some more information about where everyone is. Yeah, it is really crazy. Oh, I meant to pick her up. That was unfortunate, but we'll put her in the basement. Put her in the basement. Yeah, blocks and resets it. Resets, blocks it for 1 minute, and we get 3 seconds of haste as well. So that's also pretty good. Okay, they're probably back on this one over here, right? So I might bully them off. Oh yeah, they're on. Oh, rude. Yeah, plot twist is happening quite a lot. Was plot twist a thing, Maddie? Well, it depends on the killer, right? Like some killers, the haste is helpful. I should leave her alone. He got unfortunate there. What is with these lag spikes I'm getting, guys? Are you seeing this? Oh my god, I know why I'm getting lag spikes. Oh my goodness. Do you know why I'm getting lag spikes, guys? Because I'm not on my cabled internet. I'm not on my cabled internet. I turned off my cabled internet this morning to reset it because it's often faster once I've reset it. And damn it. I have struggled so hard with this build. Do you know who I should go chase down is bloody Sable. Do you reckon Sable's on the other door? Actually, we'll be able to tell. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't get a notification of anyone. Do we reckon they may be hanging around here? You work for a provider. You mean like internet? I'm in Australia. So I have 2 internet services. Come on, Sable. Well, that was your time. That was your time, love. Not today. Poor Sable. So Maddie, I've got a wired NBN connection, but it's fiber to the building, so it's not amazing. Oh, it was right here. But that's what I use for my game. So it gets reasonable download speed. It's like 100 megabits per second. It's fiber to the, no, not fiber to the premises, fiber to the building. So it sucks. So my upload speed is like maximum of 14 megabits per second. So then I have an Optus 5G service instead, which gets like 500 megabits per second download and, you know, a huge amount of upload as well too. But it, obviously because it's 5G, you get lag spikes, which I forgot that that's what I was doing. Anyway, Spiden, welcome in, welcome in. Who were you in that game, Spiden? Were you the Sable? That was a rough game from my perspective. You were the Jake? Why so serious? What do you mean? Why so serious? What's so serious? Trust nobody is serious here. That's true. It's probably like the most unserious place on the internet. Absolutely the most that is perfect. Perfect, Raven. At Optus you can get 500 megabits for, yeah. I'm usually Spiden. Okay, let's bring up our tier list. Let's see what we are thinking. What we are thinking of this one. Let's bring it up for our folks over on the Clock Up. Hello, Rick. GG's. That chase around the window was fun. Yeah, you were really good. I should have given up on you way beforehand, but I was thinking because you were injured, you might be more of a easy down. The cannon shouldn't be broken. Has the cannon not been working tonight? I will have to go and have a look. The clip function's working. I don't know why sometimes stuff works and sometimes stuff doesn't work. It is very frustrating. Okay, let's look at our perks from this one. It should be working. GG's to you as well too. You did very well there. I deliberately targeted the Sable in the end because I thought that she would be the easier pick, to be honest. Okie dokie. So we have corrupt intervention. I'm interested in everyone's perspectives here. My kind of view on corrupt intervention is I think it is a pretty good pick for a newbie Jason main. Particularly because it, like, every time, like if you've got, you know, if you've got less than 500 hours, the survivors are more likely going to be getting off the gens every time. Guys, let's like not go overboard with that, please. Please. That's too much. We yeah, if the survivors are getting off the gens a lot, then you're getting huge value out of this one. So I feel like if we come back to our sort of definitions of what it is sort of like doing, I feel like it is sitting at S tier because it's really amplifying his power. It's really helping give you value because you can see where people are coming off. It's very much adding to what he's doing. So, you know, it's helping you find survivors quickly as well too. So I feel like maybe we'll put it up top here. What does everyone feel? Do you feel like I'm being too generous with it by giving it S? Say A. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like in between in some respects. Come back and look. Consistently good. Yes, works well with his kit. Could be situational. True, and you only get limited. Okay, let's move it to A. Bring it down to A. Then we had, what else did we have in here? We had No Way Out, which is a great perk. I do feel like for Jason though, I don't know that it is adding to him. It was definitely helpful on that map because of how separated the doors are, but like I feel like it's B, right? It's between B and C because it's fine, but it's not really adding anything to him. Because he can get so quickly between the doors anyway, I don't think that you get it. I'm going to leave it at C. I don't think you're getting a huge amount of value from it consistently. I think there would be other picks I would recommend that you take in over it. And then I feel like we'd looked at Pop. I'm still happy with Pop. We've got Pop up at A. That makes sense to me. So yeah, it did well. It did well. Okie dokie. Well, I think on that note, I might bring the stream to a close. I know we do have some more still ready to go, but I think if the people who have requested those ones are happy for me to play it tomorrow, I think we might do that then. We could even continue this until we've gotten through all the perks. Like this could be maybe I should be doing every single perk. And it could be a multi-part video, perhaps. I think hex builds are powerful for Jason because of his patrol power. Yeah, we played a full hex build earlier, Evermon. We did one that has been really helpful for a lot of other players. It didn't quite work as well for me, mostly because of the map and the hex placement were really in the open, and it was hard to sort of keep gen pressure and the other ones and keep people off the totem. So it went, unfortunately, but I agree with you. I think that with the right hexes, he can be really, really powerful. Yeah, interesting. That was a really fun experiment. What did you guys think about that as a kind of stream concept? Did you enjoy that? Do you like to do more of this sort of thing together? I love that you guys are going to be, that you've been involved in the creating of this YouTube video. I'm going to make sure I include some of your comments and snippets from in the video as well too. So, you know, where you're kind of sharing your thoughts on what you think it should be like from the tier list, etc. I feel like we could do something similar for Survivor, all of that sort of stuff. So it's been definitely fun. Thank you for like putting all of the energy into creating the, you know, the perks and the builds. It's been kind of fun to see how different people think as well too. Like You know, I feel like we've gotten an insight into different people's mindsets based on how, you know, and what they've built. So if you have been watching and you are not following yet on any platform, consider smashing that follow button for me, because it means that you will get notified when I go live next time. I'm live every day. We are coming to the end of a 100-day streaming challenge. There is just under 2 weeks left of that. Today was day 87, I think. Is today 87? It says it, whatever the day is. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, we're heading rapidly towards that day 100 mark. A reminder for everyone that I'm not streaming at normal time tomorrow. So I'm going to be streaming between 3 and 6 p.m. because I'm going out for dinner and drinks. Perk report for Ghostface, except it's my barbecue only Ghostface build. I mean, that would be fun. I know, Emu Cat, you've got the worst timing. You've missed a great stream as well. We've been doing a Jason tier sort of ranking build. We've had fun. You've missed out, but you'll have to maybe watch back the VOD or something. We're going to post some videos on it, so you can check that out then. I'm sorry though. I'm sorry. When are you normally on? Is it normally from this time onwards that you jump on? Send some raid max. Oh, excellent. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, excellent. Thank you for that, Broccoli. I'm also going to just see what it recce's me as well too, just in case. Just in case. I was going to say, I know Jay is doing a partner push at the moment, but I've just listened very quickly and he's wrapping up stream again. So he must wrap up at this time pretty much every day. So if we leave earlier another time, we could probably help him out. So let's go with one of your recce's. But yes, so just remember 3 p.m. tomorrow. But thank you for all the energy. It's been fun. I've actually really enjoyed this stream as well too. It's made it a bit different and just yeah, interesting. Oh my God, I'm choking on air. Choking on air. I'm choking on air. Okay. We are going to... We are post-nut. We are. We're just about to raid out. How have the rest of your games been going? Oh, also, it has just been pointed out to me that we have missed adding Nowhere to Hide into our list. So let's add Nowhere to Hide in. Ah, post-nut. I'm sorry, buddy. I would have appreciated that a lot. But I need to get myself some food and then get myself unwinding to bed. How was your stream though? I love your name too, by the way. I will go give you a follow afterwards. Where are you streaming from? Are you in Australia? Sorry, you're trying to like wrap up your stream and I'm asking you questions. You go wrap up your stream. Okay, Nowhere to Hide. What do we think of Nowhere to Hide, guys? Excellent. We like that. So that was where we were forcing the survivors to reveal themselves when we were kicking generators. Again, I think it's really helpful. Definitely really helpful if you're a newer player as well. I think I'm going to rank it between B and C only because of Jason's mobility, right? Because, okay. Actually, sorry, between, I'm going to put it in B. Because he's got such good mobility that I don't think you really need as many aura reading perks. They're definitely helpful. But especially with that sleeping bag, I just don't think you need as many aura reading perks. So for that reason, I think we will leave it there. And back over here. I feel like one of your recommendations might be about to wrap up as well too, broccoli, but thank you for putting that there. So I think we'll go, oops. Yeah, that's okay. I think what we might do then is, I'm just having a look at, I'm spending far too much time looking at this now. Everyone's been streaming for like 5 hours. It's always like so hard to kind of make sure that you're not about to hit on somebody who's about to leave. Okay, I think actually we're gonna go give some raid love to J Exclusive, who is live at the moment. They look like they're still going for a little while. They're playing DVD at the moment. They're currently hiding in a closet. So I know they've come into our stream plenty of times and given us some love. So let's go and say hello to them. So I will, final reminder, I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. So I will see you then, but thank you so much for tonight. It's been super, super fun. And yeah, come hang out in Jay's stream if you want. If you need to leave, please run as well. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, 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 bye. And thank you to everyone on YouTube and on TikTok. I will be back tomorrow. So I will see you then. Thank you so